Good morning and welcome to Talking Bayside Business. I'm your host, Rebecca Matthews. I am the transformation coach and the founder of the Mind and Body Co. Talking Bayside Business is an interview series where I get to talk to and meet lots of fantastic local business people, but more importantly, you as our community get to know a little bit more about the people behind the business. Today, I'm very excited to welcome Kayley Moon from Honey Digital to join me. Welcome, Kayley.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I'm really excited to hear a little bit more about Honey Digital because we've only just recently connected. So it's all new to me. So I'm coming in with fresh eyes. Tell me a little bit about Honey Digital and what you do.
So Honey Digital is just 100% Google Ads based at this stage. I might be expanding quite soon depending on how things go. So Google Ads is our main offering. And then previously I did have another agency called Maple and Honey Digital Agency, which was full scale like SEO, Google Ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, all that kind of stuff. So we've branched off into our own specialty area now.
Awesome. That's exciting. So what made you go, what inspired you personally to go into business in this space?
It really actually happened organically. So I ended up going traveling for a year around Southeast Asia, and I had some friends that were not so good with technology, and they just kind of asked, hey, do you know how to do this? I'm like, not really, but like, I'll give it a go. I'll look into it. And I ended up actually really enjoying it. And as soon as we went live with their Google Ads campaign, they got a lot of sales. So they were like, oh my God, this is awesome. And I was like, this is really fun. Like, I'm a bit of a geek, so I really enjoyed the data and going through all of that kind of stuff. And then they kind of told their friends how well it went. They told their friends, and now it's just been 7 years later. So I'm really lucky that I kind of fell into it like that.
Yeah, and it's something that you love and that you're passionate about. So that's exciting. Yeah. And you could do it while you were traveling. That's wicked.
Yeah, even good, right? So good.
That's the dream, right? To have a role where you can travel and live whatever kind of life you want to live. And
exactly. It would be nice if we could continue to travel at the moment, but
it'll happen again.
Soon.
Yeah. So what do you think it is about Honey Digital that makes you special? What is it about your business that's unique?
Well, we don't outsource. That's a really big thing for agencies. So it's myself doing everything. So I do the introductory calls with the clients. I do account audits over existing accounts. I build the whole campaigns myself from scratch, and I'm the one doing all the maintenance. So it allows me to have a really good understanding of my clients' businesses and kind of get to know them one-on-one and the voice they want to use and the clients they want to attract and all that kind of stuff. So my clients' feedback is always that they don't like the bigger agencies because they don't want to feel just like another number. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the reality, right? Of you want the results, but you want to feel like you've got that personalized experience. Exactly. What do you think are some of the misconceptions around either your business or the industry as a whole?
A lot of people think Google Ads don't work or they've had bad experiences before, and I can totally understand that based on the accounts that I've seen before. So it's hard because it's kind of stacked up against them. If you don't know 100% how it works, I always say like the house always wins. So Google's kind of stacked it in a way that they're going to make a ton of money if you just follow the prompts and just go yes, 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 and then it's all automatic. Behind the scenes, there's a lot more to it. And when you get down into the nitty gritty, you can really hack the algorithm and get past that stage. So if it hasn't worked before, it could still potentially work if it's done right.
Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it? That it's just, you think that so much of these things are available to us in a, follow the little helper and follow the prompts and fill in the templates. And you think, yes, I'm doing it. I've worked it out. But there's so much more that we don't know that we don't know.
Yeah, it's really hard as well because they offer the free service at the Google Ads call center, and they call you and give you advice for your account if you're just doing it yourself. And of course, you're going to trust them. It's Google. They're a massive company, but they're actually salespeople that work for Google. So they've got KPIs and targets they need to meet to keep their job, and their job is to upsell. So they're always going to say things like, oh, your budget's running low, just increase your budget. And you think it's going to be tailored advice, but it's a little bit biased sometimes.
Unfortunately, that is a reality. So, Thank you for calling that out. What do you think? Now, I know that from talking to you before, you're fairly new to this area, which is really exciting. So what do you think is the most challenging and rewarding parts of being able to work from home and be the kind of business that you are? You talked a little bit before about being able to travel and be wherever you want to be. What are the challenges, I guess the pros and cons of that?
Challenges at the moment is anxiety. It's a lot of pressure to look after people's businesses. If I think about it too much, it's really scary. Their whole families are relying on me. It's a lot. So I do have to deal with anxiety and just the stress and the pressure of trying to do my job and make these people sales, because their whole business or their livelihood or their families rely on me. So that's a lot to handle. I also have a condition called degenerative disc disease, which is a lower back pain problem. So it's ongoing chronic pain. So quite often I'm actually working lying down with my laptop doing my job. So I'm very grateful to be able to work from home, because there's no way I'd be able to have like a normal job where I'm sitting or standing for 8 hours a day or whatever it might be. And then the opposite to the pressure before, the reward is when it goes awesome and people are just so happy. They're making money from Google ads. They're living their dream of having their own business. And that's just such a cool feeling to be part of.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to touch on the disc degeneration, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to say that right, but is that was that one of the factors of choosing to go into business for yourself, or is that a new development?
Well, it just kind of happened. It's always been there. It's been about 15 years of this kind of stuff. So of course my goal was to always have something that would suit me, because I'm a Kiwi living in Australia as well. So if I got a job and I couldn't come because I was in pain all the time, I would get fired, and then there's no support at all. I would literally have to move back home if that happened. So it's always the ideal goal to do something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, gives you the freedom and the flexibility to work in a way that suits you. And I think that that's something that, the more I talk to small business owners, it really is a key factor when they go into business for themselves is in what ways does it support them to live the life that they want to live while doing work they love and supporting often their families and the other factors, like health and commitments, taking care of parents and family members and all those sorts of things. So I think it is important to call out that, that's being in business for yourself is a way that you're able to not only provide an income and run a business, but take care of yourself physically as well. So
yeah, and I did touch on before that the agency is just Google ads based, and I might be expanding. If or when I do expand, I'm hoping to hire other women in similar positions to me. Maybe they have pain, or there was somebody that I worked with previously that had extremely severe allergies and they couldn't be in an office. So I'm hoping to hire people that I can help that will appreciate or need to work from home as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's a good mission.
Yeah.
So what are your hopes and dreams for your business in the next 12 months? Is bringing on a team of people around you part of that next 12-month vision, or what's the main key items that you're looking to achieve in the next year?
Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure of the timeline, but eventually I want to grow to other service offerings. So Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Pinterest ads, Bing and Amazon, that's on the list, and also SEO. So I've just got to find the team of perfect people that we can all kind of vibe together and work well.
Yeah, fantastic. It's really interesting, isn't it? We've had a really challenging year, and it's been full of lots of learning and for some people lots of opportunities, and so it's really kind of exciting to see what everybody does with what they've learned about themselves and all their businesses in the last year and how they take that forward. Now I know that you are you're fledgling to the area, and you mentioned that you've been brought here, to be closer to family and live this incredible Bayside lifestyle. What are some of the things that you appreciate most about being in this community?
Well, yeah, family is here, so it's always nice to be close to family. I have met some other women in business in the area too, and they've been awesome. Like everyone's so supportive, offering help. We do meetups once a month and kind of bounce ideas off each other. So the women in business vibe has been really cool here.
Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah,
I am
so nice.
feeling like every day I just meet more and more incredible people in the area who are doing awesome things. And when you discover what they're doing and the passion they have for what they're doing, and how they are really diversifying their businesses and bringing people in and helping people grow, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's so cool.
What would you love to see happen in the next 12 months in the area, in the Bayside area and community? What would you love to see sort of grow?
It would be really cool to get into more of the meetups because people are so isolated working from home. Like I need to get out and meet more people myself. So I'd be interested to find some more groups and things like that. And maybe a co-working space to just kind of meet other people while you're at work and build your network basically.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd be in for that.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And I guess, just very quickly, I'd love to touch on, there are so many local hotspots and secret locations that people love going, their favorite picnic spots, their favorite cafes. I'm sure that your family's been taking you out to some local places and showing you around. Have you found somewhere that you were surprised by or that you appreciated when you got there?
I'm still trying to find my favorite place. So if you've got any ideas, let me know. It's hard to find somewhere that's got Wi-Fi and plugs and all that kind of stuff for like Zoom meetings and if you want to work from there. But yeah, still searching for that one.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, have lots of fun enjoying this new surroundings that you found yourself in. And I hope the community really gets behind you and champions you to help you grow your business and support lots of other women, which it sounds like you're on a mission to do. So thank you so much for joining me today, Kayley. And I really hope the community, really supports you and rallies around to make you feel nice and welcome in this community. Do you have anything else you'd like to share? Any call outs or announcements you'd like to share before we wrap up today?
I haven't prepared anything, but if anyone
throw you on the spot. Yep.
Yeah, just throw me on the spot. If anyone wants any help with Google Ads, we offer free audits over accounts. It doesn't matter if you've got a manager or you're doing it yourself. I'm always happy to just provide some free advice. You don't necessarily have to sign up. You can just take the advice and do it yourself. I'm just always happy to help where I can.
Yeah, perfect. So what I'm hearing is if anyone's got any questions about any of the things we've spoken about, the best thing to do is just to reach out to you on the information on the contact details we've provided and work out whether you are the right fit and how you can help them going forward.
Yeah, definitely. Sounds perfect.
Thank you so much for your time and I look forward to talking to you soon.
Thank you so much for having me. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.